from Hooked in a Flash. How's it going? I hope everyone had a good Thanksgiving. I did. If you'd like to find me, you can find me on Hooked in a Flash. You can find me on Facebook at Hooked in a Flash Crochet, Instagram as Hooked in a Flash, and then I also sell crochet patterns, which is on Etsy at Hooked in a Flash. Right now until Sunday the 8th, I have a sale going on, which is 40% off of all the patterns if you'd like to make something. It's been a long week. I know that I didn't make a video last week, but it was Thanksgiving. It just got too crazy for me, so I decided I just need to set it out a week. I don't have very much to show you because most of it's been Christmas. I'm in big Christmas mode. You know, I'm trying to finish everything. I do have a couple things I can show you. I did make a headbands or ear warmer, whatever you want to call it, a nice cabled one out of some Gina yarn. It turned out really, really nice. That was for my sister for her birthday. She has that already. It fits her. She likes it. I did post pictures on my social media if you wanted to see that. It reminds me of like Neapolitan ice cream because it goes from the white to the pink to the brown, and then in the back is gray, but yeah, it just reminded me of ice cream. I made my husband a balaclava. I made it out of, and he has that, so I don't have it to show you. He loves it though. It's really soft. It's very warm. He's had no problems with it. It seems to hold its shape well. Everything looks good on it. The only issue is working with it is awful. And that makes me really sad because it is a nice soft yarn. Seems like it's going to be sturdy, and I haven't washed it yet, but I don't think there's going to be any problems with it whatsoever. But that yarn split almost every single stitch. It was just everywhere, and it's not because I was too tight. I even gauged up with my knitting. It was just splitsville everywhere. So that was a bummer. I'm not super happy about that. I wouldn't buy it on full price personally, but if it's on sale, I still think it's worth it. Just be warned that it is going to split on you unless you use an incredibly large needle, and then you're going to have a really loose gauge. But the drape on it was nice. Yeah, everything's good on it. You can see that on social media as well. I posted it on there. Something I do have to show you that is finished is, I think it was last video that I did. I had a bunch of yarn from Teaselwick Wools. I decided they were little samples, and I made some hair ties with them. These will be gifts, but she doesn't watch my video, so it's okay. But she has really thick, beautiful hair, and she has a hard time with her hair ties being strong enough and thick enough. So I used a really nice thick elastic in here, and these are merino wool, which I know that people that don't use yarn is like, okay, whatever. It's a really high quality wool. It's very nice. This was amazing to work with. I want to pick some up and make like a scarf or something with it, bigger, more substantial, because this is just beautiful. It has lovely texture. It's really nice. You don't have to, like, you just knit and the pattern and stuff looks just, you know what I mean? You don't have to do anything to make this look beautiful. And it was perfect to work with, no problems. It worked up really nice. This one actually is not from this yarn skein. I just made a purple one out of some bamboo that I had. Just a random small skein of bamboo. I don't know what brand it is or anything like that. I just know that it was bamboo. So I think that she'll like them. They're nice and sturdy. I love mine. I have a yellow one in. I couldn't remember which to put in. I like them better than just normal hair ties. You can put them in, even with my hair is wet right now, and they don't leave the dent in your hair like a normal elastic will because of the fabric that's on there. And I mean, they're cute, you know, you can get different colors and stuff, but they're not as big as like the huge scrunchies. I don't like the huge, huge scrunchies. So this is nice. This is actually just an I-cord. I did a stitch count of 6, and you just do an I-cord for 20 inches. And then you, I put on a 1/4 inch elastic, 9 inches long, and tied it in a knot, and then ran it through the tube that you made, and then sewed the ends together, and that's it. Super simple. They're really nice. You can obviously make all the colors under the rainbow with it. Another thing that I made that wasn't necessarily going to be made, but he needed it. My wonderful dog. He's the sweetest dog in the whole world. If you ever meet my dog, you are blessed because he is wonderful. But he is also blessed with allergies. He's really bad allergies, especially to fleas. He's extremely allergic to fleas. So we had a flea breakout not too long ago, and he breaks out in hives everywhere. So he gets hives everywhere. He loses his fur where he gets the hive. So he's a hot mess. He had a bunch of them all over his head, and the other dog would not stop licking him on his head. So to make it heal, I made him a helmet. I just tied it onto the bottom, and it's the best thing in the whole world. Looks like he's gonna sell me like bread or something when he has this on. So I really like it. It's cute. He's all healed up now. This was a couple weeks ago when I made this. But yes, he's all healed up. He has flea product on at all time. It's just if he gets bit by a flea, he breaks out a huge rash. It's just, he's just that allergic. Another thing he's really allergic to is grass, which is great. So those poor little paws are always, you know, you gotta wash those all the time. I have several patterns that I have worked up and made and are ready to be posted, but I will not be posting until after Christmas. I tried to get them up, but I still have to type them. I still have to get good pictures. And it's just with all of the presents that I still need to make, I just don't feel like I can get it done. There's not enough hours in the day for me. So I'm going to hold off on all new patterns until after Christmas, but I do have several that will be posted after Christmas. I have the raccoon pattern. I have this one that I'm holding. I just have a couple others that I don't want to talk about because they're presents, but there'll be a lot of new updates to the shop after Christmas, so just watch out for those. This one I just made today, this morning, little fox. This is going to a baby for a baby shower gift, just for little fox. I think he's pretty cute. Nice, easy pattern. All of the patterns on my Etsy page are all easy patterns, quick. I'm not trying to plug my Etsy store so much. This video is just because I'm on toy making, Christmas making. It's just what comes up. So this will be up hopefully after Christmas. Cute little pattern. Very nice little toy. And then because I am a glutton for punishment, I'm making toys for everybody in my daughter and my son's classroom, which will be 44. So there, I made this. I've gotten a few of these done. I have 5 more heads done. I'm just going to make all the heads and then all the bodies and sew everything up. But I need to make 44 of these. But they're so cute. Look how tiny they are. Their mascot for their school is a fox. So I thought I would make everybody little foxes. They're quick and easy for me. I'll try to get this pattern up again after Christmas. But I do have it. I want to try, because this one's so small, I don't know how to put it in there. So I kind of want to my idea is to try and make a couple different tiny ones like this, maybe like 3 or 4 maybe, and then put them in as a group pattern that you can buy. So I feel like you guys are getting a better deal. So that'll be up. The raccoon one that I had showed you before, I've decided that I have the pattern still made. I'm going to make it with a different yarn and then post it from there, because I don't feel like the yarn that I made I got it for a really good deal, but normally it's not a very good deal for a toy, I don't think. So I'm going to make it with different yarn that's a better value for everybody, and that's easier to purchase. For that, it's not as much work to purchase as well too. So that'll be coming up, like I said, all after Christmas. That's all I've made right now that I can talk about. I'm super excited that in like 2 weeks I get to show you the big box of stuff that I've made. I want to show everybody before I get them sent out. I'll make the video and then post it probably post-Christmas. So I'm super excited about that. I think I showed you guys, or maybe I just showed it on social media. I finished the over the chair caddy. That turned out really nice. It's really nice ombre yarn. That was the Red Heart ombre yarn. Turned out really nice. I like that. I actually might make one for myself. I didn't think I'd want one, but after I made it, I was like, I kind of want one now. So after Christmas, that's on my list. We'll see if I actually get it done though, because I have quite a few things that I'm like a, dog with squirrel. I'm like, ooh, new pattern. Ooh, let's do that. I did, so way back, you guys may have seen a sweater that I had started. I've gotten half of the body done on it, and I stopped because it was doing so many decreases on it. I was afraid that it wasn't going to fit me. So I stopped it, and then I was afraid to take it off the needles and try it like a sane person, because I was like, but what if it doesn't fit me and I just did all that work for nothing? Which makes no sense, guys, because putting it in a corner is doing nothing with all that work I did either. So I did pull that off the other day, put it on a string. I tried it. It fits perfect. So I'm super excited about that. It's going to have to wait until after Christmas before I start on it again, but I will be starting on it again. And I'm excited for it again, because I wasn't for a while. I was very upset with it because I was afraid it was just not going to fit. And you put in so much work, especially with, it's a size 5 needle. You put in a lot of work into that, and I'm on I'm on a large size. I'm not on a size small. I'm a size large. So that's more stitches, obviously. That's more everything that you put into it. And you really want it to fit. So I'm excited. It does fit. I'm going to follow the pattern and trust it, because, I need to actually follow a pattern every once in a while. I'm excited. So what I've been working on, like right now, is all just these tiny foxes. That's all I've been working on right now. I have 66 toys to make. 44 of those are those little things, so it's not as bad as it sounds, but 66 more things. I'm getting close. So, I have a few more weeks before Christmas. So, yeah, I think I'll get there. What I have brought in, my mom and I went to a thrift store. I have the itchiest nose in the whole world. Sorry, I'm all over the place. I feel like I keep saying that every video. Maybe this is just normal. I'm just all over the place. We went to a thrift store. I picked this up for $3. Vogue Knitting Stittionary. This is volume 2. It has cables, different cable patterns. I am so excited to try this out. I don't know what I'm going to make. I have no idea what I'm going to make. I'm assuming that I will probably make a whole bunch of headbands just to try out these patterns, because it's not like you don't make this. It just shows you how to make this, which is fantastic. That's what I want. That I don't want a whole pattern, like, but I get inspiration from the patterns. You know what I mean? So some of these that I do have patterns for, I do use them, but I usually will go in and be like this Vogue shawls and wraps. This one I picked up at a yard sale. I've not used the pattern to make the shawl, but I have used like this pattern here just to make this for something else. So that's why I like picking these up. But this is perfect because it just shows me the stitch I want. Then I can go on about my day and make whatever I want. I got a few of those up there. So I was super excited to get that. That'll be, I think that I will probably be making a lot of headbands with that, which is exciting for me. Something, I don't know, maybe something bigger. I want to make like a neck warmer or something with it, but I'm afraid that it's going to be too bulky. I don't know. I'm going to have to go on Pinterest and see if other people make a bunch, like the cabled neck warmers and cowls and like infinity scarves and stuff, and see how that looks. Because I like the idea of it, but I don't want that huge bulk on me. You know what I mean? Or maybe some hats. I can make cabled hats. Too many ideas. Yeah, that's about it. I pulled out my sweater machines last week, I think it was. Yeah, last week while my kids were, they were out of school for the week. They wanted to learn how to knit, but they're just not there yet. They're trying to focus on it, but they can get one or two and then they're just done with it. So we decided to make a quicker project for them, something that they could make and feel proud about, but it would go in about half hour instead of, weeks on end. So I have 2 sweater machines. It's the Incredible sweater machine. Yeah, I'm looking at it over there. I have 2 of those. I set it up across my desk here, and my son and my daughter both made a infinity scarf with it, and it was a lot of fun. They had a lot of fun. There was some learning stuff in it. They, got to kind of understand what knitting actually was, making all of these loops and stuff like that, and they practiced their sewing, because with the knitting machine, you start off with live stitches on the bottom, you'll end with live stitches. So I taught them the Kitchener stitch to hook it all together. Obviously it's a little sloppy because it's their first time, but they love them. They are nice scarves, they are wearable, and they're super excited about it. It's just stock knit stitch, so it does roll in, but it looks nice. They're excited. We made it wide enough that it was, it looks nice. So I'm really proud of them for that. I'm looking over here just in case I have something else I can show you, but I don't. That's all I have. If you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, anything else, please let me know. If you have any ideas for any toy patterns, maybe, let me know for sure, because I love getting ideas for it. I don't post anything that would have a copyright on it, obviously. So I won't post a pattern for what's popular right now, the Baby Yoda. I won't be posting any patterns for that. Actually all of my patterns right now are animals that I've put up. But, I can make monsters, I can make anything. If you draw something, maybe, just a concept art. I have done those before. So that's fun too. If you guys have any ideas, just shoot them to me. You want something made up, let me know. All right. Thank you guys so much. Have a great day. Bye.